So I see people complain on Reddit all the time how it's hard and impossible to paint canopies and make them look good while using a paintbrush. And I very much disagree with that, and I'm making this video to show you how to do it for free and with no special tools nor even masking. All you need is, well, your canopy, a paintbrush with preferably a small tip. This one is, I think, 1 or 2 euros. It's got pretty nice grip here as well. A toothpick, preferably a couple of them. A Q-tip. This isn't obligatory, but you'll see why I'm going to use it later on. A couple of bottle caps. This is just for thinner paint, but I use them all the time. Your paint of choice. I'm using Amos paints. Why? Because they're the hardest to brush on. They're really horrible to brush on, especially if you don't have primer. So if this goes on, everything will, right? Also, your thinner of choice. I'm using isopropyl alcohol, 70%. I suggest that you use either this or water. I don't suggest to use any kind of harsh substance or hot substance like enamel thinners or Mr. Color leveling thinner, because they will fog up your canopy quite easily and quite fast as well. So yeah, I should mention this technique is mostly for paints that you thin with those thinners, so acrylic paints it is. If you're hand brushing, I suggest that you use acrylics all the time, just because of the cleanup. Anyway, let's get started. To start off, I clean the whole canopy with a Q-tip dipped in alcohol. This helps clean the parts and remove residue which may prevent the paint from sticking to the plastic. To paint the canopy, well, just paint the canopy. I know it sounds a bit redundant to say that, but just do it. Since you will want 2 to 4 coats of paint, please thin your paints. And unlike normal canopy painting, you don't really need to be precise at all, and it can be as sloppy as you would like, but it does help if you don't overpaint the glass part of the canopy too much. I decided to put on some Pacifics on a paint bottle, which together works very nicely as a part holder for when you paint. Pacifics is also known as blue tack in the Americas. When I have put down a layer of paint, I simply take a toothpick and scrape off the paint from where it shouldn't be. The wood is hard enough to remove the paint, but soft enough not to damage the plastic. I still though suggest that you don't press it down too much. This is why I said you can be as sloppy as you would like during your painting. I sometimes also soften the toothpick with some alcohol for the spots where the paint really stick to the plastic. You can do this after you have put on all of the paint layers or after each one. I prefer to do it after each layer, as then the paint will have a better grip on the canopy struts where there is paint rather than on the canopy where there isn't any. And this is the final result. I know I haven't done the best job in the world, but in only 40 minutes and with time of paints, I made a pretty decent looking canopy. As you can see, it's very easy to paint canopies this way, and it's super quick too. It looks 1,000 times better than canopies which aren't cleaned and there's paint spilling onto the glass. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this small video and learned something new. Please share this video and comment if it helped you. See you all next time. Bye bye.